Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Izzat Ghazali. I am English International Communication student of International Islamic University of Malaysia, IIUM. Today, I will deliver my speech entitled Let's Save Our Earth, It's Getting Hotter. First of all, Allah has mentioned in Al-Quran in Surah Al-Nazi'at verses 30 to verses 33, which means, and the earth, moreover, has He extended to a wide expanse. He draws out therefrom its moisture and its pasture, and the mountains has He firmly fixed for use and convenience to you and your cattle. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what makes the earth warmer, the effect of the global warming, and how to prevent global warming. What makes the earth warmer? First of all, the increase of carbon dioxide and methane. These gases come from greenhouse effect. So, first of all, we are going to discuss about what makes the earth warmer. The first point is the increase of carbon dioxide and methane. Greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, CO2, plus other gases like methane in atmosphere absorb heat radiating from the earth. This trapped heat increases the evaporation of water from the oceans into the air to cause a greater increase in warming of the atmosphere. CO2 has a forcing effect on Earth. The combined effect of water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane controls the temperatures of the Earth. The next point is deforestation. Deforestation is the cutting of trees without any control. As we all know, the trees help in absorbing carbon dioxide, especially in night. Then, the third point is the burning of the fossil fuels. Okay, first of all, fossil fuels like petrols or diesels, when we burn it, it produces more and many of toxic gases such as nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen. Allah has mentioned in Surah Rum verses 41, mischief has appeared on land and sea because of the meat that the hands of men have earned, that Allah may give them a taste of some of their deeds, in order that they may turn back from evil. Next is the effect of global warming. The global warming endangers sea life. Global warming makes the coral reef bleaching because of the change in temperature, and interrupted sea level causes loss of algae in the coral. The coral appears white or bleached, and resulting the mass death of sea animals which are depend to coral reef. For example, the penguin population near Antarctica has been declining as the distance between them to their food has increased. The next is the rising of sea levels. When the temperature is rising, the ice in Antarctic or in any parts of the world will melting. This causes the rising of the sea levels. We proceed to the next effect. The next effect of the global warming is effect on land animals. The global warming can disrupt the migration, hibernation, and reproductive cycle of certain types of animal. Besides, the plant and animal will find it hard to escape or adjust to the effect of warming because humans occupy so much land. The effect also lead to the farmland or city interrupt the movement of species between habitat. The next effect of the global warming is for the human health. For example, when we have like excessive of temperature, it may also cause of death of human. For example, in Europe, 2003, there was 32,000 of people died because of too high temperature. The next effect of global warming is for human health. The extreme temperatures may lead to the death of human. For example, in 2003, there were 35,000 of human died in Europe. Besides, this extreme temperature may lead to the diseases such as malaria and dengue. Let's proceed to how to prevent global warming. People, we know that we cannot live forever, but we may do something to our next generation. I'm here to persuade all of you to take care of our earth, to reduce the global warming effect. The first thing, what can we do to reduce the global warming? By planting the trees. As we all know, the trees helps in absorbing the carbon dioxide. When the carbon dioxide is less in our atmosphere, the temperature will get lower, and it helps in lowering our temperature. Furthermore, how can you help the earth from having global warming? You may implement the 3 R's mechanism in yourself. The 3 R's stand for reuse, reduce, and recycle. For example, for reduce, you may reduce the usage of plastic bags in your daily life. For the reuse, you may use the bottle or the plastic Tupperware many times before you throw it away. The next is how can you recycle the things such as cans, bottles. For recycle, we may recycle things such as cans and paper. And with the recycling this thing, we may reduce the usage of aluminium and trees. The next is how can you prevent global warming? Let's use small amount of fuel. People nowadays, they create many alternatives to prevent the global warming. For example, the hybrid car. The hybrid car use electricity to move. In another hand, we can also walk to the short distance places, such as when you are going to work or to the shopping malls. Last but not least, the government, especially, you may use the other energy to replace the fuel. For example, the countries who are really rich, you may use the other energy such as hydroelectric, geothermal. Last but not least, you may prevent global warming by use other energy to replace the fuel. This is emphasized to the government. The government who has a lot of money, you may try to use another energy. For example, in Holland, they use wind energy. And in India, we can see that they use geothermal as their main sources. Lastly, there is so much we, as a community of human beings, can do to help our planet and get it back to normal. But something else we can do is try to help doubtful ones understand. If we are going to assist our planet in maintaining the Earth's condition, it is not only about us, but also for our next generations. Let's get started and help the world. So, I end my speech with one final question. What are you doing to help to save the world? Thank you.